Hello. So what happened? Just to give you a background, in April 2022, I was diagnosed with heart failure. The symptoms came up earlier, not just in April 2022. April is when I was rushed to the hospital by my spouse. We were traveling to Vancouver at that time. So we flew in Seattle, then we drove to Vancouver. Then when we got to Vancouver, I was bloated, water retention, the whole midsection. When I look at my back in the mirror, I couldn't recognize myself, to be honest. And I got scared, and my spouse got scared as well when he saw me when I removed my shirt in the hotel. So he decided, Mark, let's go back to the US because Canada, my insurance won't work, so we have to drive back the following day. It was supposed to be for Aki's spring break. We wanted to show him Canada and meet his cousins and family relatives there. So it was cut short for him. So we drove back to Seattle, and then in Seattle, MJ brought me to the ER. And then in the emergency department, I was telling doctors there that I've been having gastrointestinal problem for a month now, almost a month, that it never goes away. Every time I eat, it will come back. Flashback to a month before that. So in March 14, I flew to Orlando, Florida for HIMSS convention because I have a section in the Salesforce booth where I have like a 10-minute slot to share our products that we've been developing in Salesforce. So I flew there Monday, and then Tuesday, after eating breakfast, I couldn't walk from my hotel room out going to the convention hall, and those are long walks, like 15-minute, 20-minute walk because the convention halls are big. That is the first struggle, the most difficult symptom that I have ever felt. I think I was full because I ate a lot in the morning, and then I was struggling to walk. It's like a really bad heartburn. So that's what it all felt at that time. And then I struggled to walk like 10 steps. I have to stop. I'm struggling to breathe. When I bend, there's pressure at the back of my head, and it's like a really bad heartburn. I feel pressure around my neck and at the back, and every 10 steps I stop. I have to finish what I'm intended to do there. Wednesday is my time slot to speak. So I was struggling the whole time I was there. I couldn't even walk around the convention to network and meet other people. But then I just wanted to get it done, and I want to fly back home to Chicago. So from there, I thought it's just heartburn. It will go away at the end of the day. But then when I eat the next day, it comes back. So it just doesn't go away for that consecutive months until I felt the water retention. Actually, prior to that, there have been signs. January 3 of 2022, when I just fainted. Meeting in the morning, I fainted. And then I caused panic to my team because I was just gone from the screen. And then MJ, I was on the floor when MJ got to the room, and he called 911, and I was rushed to the hospital. The doctors didn't even bother to check my heart. They did EKG, and I heard the EMT said that there's some abnormal rhythm that he noticed while I was being transported to the hospital. But the doctor just said it's just normal to most people. So they didn't bother doing extensive heart check. They did EKG, and then there were like normal fluctuations. They sent me home in the same day. And then after that day, actually, I started noticing water retention. And I thought I was just eating very salty food, which is my Filipino normal diet. I enjoy eating. So I thought it's all that. And maybe some other supplements that I'm taking can cause water retention. So I have reason to everything that is happening to me with those simple signs until they progress. Fast forward to April 10 in Seattle, when they checked my heart, they did x-ray, my heart is bloated. It's like 3 times the size of a normal heart. And then when they checked the function of the left side of my heart, the left ventricle, the ejection fraction is only 15%. And then they told me, Mark, I'm sorry to tell you, the doctor said you have end-stage heart failure. Just like that. I felt like it's the end of the world. I'll share more details in the next video.